Hey my friends, to a new episode of Your Parrot, this time in English, because I've got so many requests. Hey France, why are you not doing it finally in English? Well, let's do it. I'm in Hungary. Why Hungary? Because I love Hungary, and there are also nice bird breeders which enjoy the variety of parrots and parakeets. I drove about 9 hours to Szeged, which is a city in the south of Hungary, through endless forests and meadows and incredible Hungarian nature. A magical place full of rare species of birds. And suddenly there he was, my favorite one, the European roller. It was exact his habitat, avoiding treeless plains, but loving wooded savanna and bushy plains where it typically nests in tree holes. The European roller is a bird of warmer regions. South Hungary is his home. Near Kecskemét and Szeged you can see a lot of them, which are my favorite. Rollers often perch prominently on trees, posts or overhead wires, like giant shrikes, whilst watching for the large insect, small reptiles, rodents and frogs. That's what they eat. His population is quite stable, while the numbers in the Baltic states and northern Russia completely collapsed, and no birds are left breeding in Estonia. Here in Hungary you can watch nice breeding pairs enjoying feeding their youngsters with small insects. Did you know the roller chick vomit a foul-smelling orange liquid onto itself to deter a predator? The smell also warns the parents on their return to the nest. Guys, it's a real hard task to find the right address. I'm now at the second street, which is named exactly the same. House number is the same, but wrong family. Now, third attempt to hopefully succeed and get the right address to find the right bird breeder. They all were watching me like, hey, birds, parrots. No. Okay, 7 minutes and we are hopefully on the right track. I was again wrong. Well, now it seems to be right. Let's see. This is kind of funny, but that's adventurous too. Alright guys, maybe now we have the right spot. So now I'm finally here. I found the right address, and this is Sold and his little son. And here are another babies. Nice blue and gold macaws. And in the back we see his nice new aviary complex, which I will show you closer in detail in some seconds. Bird breeding or the aviculture is not as popular in Hungary as it is in Germany, the Benelux, Australia or even Eastern Europe. But this doesn't matter. All what counts is passion in aviculture, and he definitely got the vibe. His brand new aviary complex includes 5 different parrot species. Let's start with his beautiful Scarlet Macaws, Ara macaw, with 2 subspecies, the Ara macaw cynoptera, which is habitated in Central America. The more common species, Ara macaw, habitated in South America, is typically widespread in our aviaries. Here you see an own bred nice macaw from last year. This is his lovely breeding pair. Scarlet macaws can become quite aggressive and nervous during breeding time, more so than the blue and gold macaw which you see in the back. The clutch size is around 2 to 4 eggs, with 25 to 26 days being around the normal incubation period. After I have left the aviary, the first egg occurred in the nest box. Besides the macaws, Zsolt also keeps the 2 species of the turquoise-fronted Amazon. the Amazona estiva as well as the Amazona xanthopteryx. With a proper care, they can become 50 to 60 years old and they form a tight bond with their mate and will bond for life. Those little guys also bond for life. Fishers love birds in different mutations. Here a nice flock of them enjoying the shade under a nice big tree. Also a young pair of eclectos enjoying the new aviaries. Jolt is feeding a lot of fruits and vegetables to his parrots and also providing them with fresh branches every week. Movable fresh branches and swings train the muscles and add variety. The future of our hobby aviculture lies in our children's hands. Jolt is already showing his son how it works. At the age of just 1.5 years, he's already helping out and training how to take care of a parrot. Of course, everyone likes bananas, especially the macaws. It's not about the number of birds you keep, it's about how much passion you put into your hobby. And we love our hobby. So now we are, I hope you can see me, now we are at the meadow here with the small macaws. This is a pair of small macaws here. Just put the camera nicer, then you can see it. They are hand raised because why? The parrots don't feed them after several days. So they have to get out of the nest and get raised by hand. Jó. And here they are, the parents of these beautiful young baby macaws. It might happen that some pairs can develop a bad habit, not raising their chicks or plucking their feathers while they are growing in the nest box. Then of course you have to act fast to help those chicks and feed them by hand. Look at this lovely pair. The temperature in Hungary is just perfect for parrots. It's humid, hot, exactly the same as in South America. Well, not exactly the same, but they love it. Here again you can see the subspecies of the turquoise-fronted Amazon, the Amazona xanthopteryx. Well, now it was time for me to leave Jolt and his lovely family, but I was so lucky at the end when I was driving home. You will see some nice shots right here. Hungary is a perfect place for bird watching and bird lovers. I could not resist to find my second favorite one, the European bee eater. The European bee-eater, with his Latin name Merops apiaster, is a bird of the family Meropede. It breeds in the southern and central Europe, especially in Hungary. The bird family Meropede consists of 31 species. This species, like other bee-eaters, is a richly colored slender bird. It has brown and yellow upper parts, whilst the wings are green and the beak is very black. They are quite big. They can reach a length of 27 to 29 centimeters, including the two elongated central tail feathers. Sexes are alike. female tends to have a greener rather than a gold feather on the shoulder. The non-breeding plumage is much duller and with a blue-green back and no elongated central tail feathers. This bird breeds in open country in warmer climates in Hungary. As the name suggests, bee-eaters predominantly eat insects, especially bees, wasps and hornets. They can catch insects in flight, in sorties from an open perch. Before eating a bee, the European bee-eaters removes the sting by repeatedly hitting the insect on a hard surface. They can eat around 250 bees a day. Absolutely amazing. The European bee-eaters are nesting colonially in sandy banks, preferably near river shores, usually at the beginning of May. They make a relatively long tunnel in which they lay 5 to 8 white eggs around the beginning of June. Both male and female care for the eggs, which they brood for about 3 weeks. They also feed and roost communally. Let's just enjoy some nice footage of those bee eaters.